Does cruising and the travel advisory get a little confusing? Well, I'm going to tell you how the travel advisory put out by the U.S. Department of State affects the cruise ports that you may be going to. If this is something you're interested in, then keep watching because this video is for you. Hey fellow travelers, this is Norman Payne from Up and Away. Thank you for stopping into my channel and welcome back. This channel is about everything travel, everything from travel hacks, travel tips, to travel news, to destination and cruise port videos. If you want to be a more informed traveler, then keep watching and hit that subscribe button. Have you ever wondered what the U.S. State Department's travel advisory means for the cruise ports and the cruise line industry? If you take a look at the U.S. State Department's website, you could probably think that there's no place that you could travel to because every place has an advisory of some sort. They have 4 different levels, and each country that you could think of has a level of advisory at this exact moment. If you go there right now, no one has a 0. The key is to read the warnings of the countries that you plan to visit, because every warning and every level is not created equal. So you need to know exactly what they're saying about the country and the cruise port that you're going to visit. The lightest 2 levels are level 1, exercise normal caution, and level 2, which is exercise increased caution. This amounts to the government just saying, be careful and be aware of your surroundings. But let's go over all 4 of the levels. Level 1 is a level that most cruise ports are under at any given time, which is exercise normal caution. So you will go to any port and they're under a level 1 anyway. Level 2 says exercise increased caution, which means be a little more aware of your surroundings. Don't venture off into areas that you're not familiar with. Level 3 suggests that you reconsider travel to a certain area. That is, reconsider. That doesn't mean to cancel it, but reconsider it. And then level 4 is the most significant, which says, do not travel to that area. The level 1 and level 2 usually explains where those areas are that they do not want you to venture off to, because of some type of caution or unrest, or even hurricanes that have come through and the terrain and area may be under construction. Those levels are warnings for you to be cautious in your travel. And sometimes it has suggestions on how to proceed when you're traveling in those areas. So it makes sense for you to read up on these areas before you travel there. Cruise lines normally kind of ignore level 1s and level 2 because most of the world is under a level 1 or level 2. But generally, where a cruise ship will stop and make a visit is a well-populated and patrolled area by the local police and law enforcement. You'll get into the most problems if you venture off into areas that are unknown and unvetted by the police. Going into some neighborhood that you do not know anything about is where you're going to get into the most problems. This is never a good idea, and I do not suggest you venture off. Do not go into areas that you don't know about. I would suggest that you go on excursions with reputable companies. I'm talking about TripAdvisor or even Viator. Those companies are out there and they've been around a while. You can even buy your excursions through your cruise line, which will be a little more safer than trying to buy something off the street. I've left a link to both TripAdvisor and Viator down in the descriptions. I would suggest you use those to buy your excursions because they know exactly what to do in those countries and in those cruise ports. I know you're hearing that some cruise lines are still going to areas that have a level 3 and a level 4. And you're wondering, what is this? Because those are pretty serious levels. Why are they still venturing to those places? And should you get on a cruise that are going to those places that are a level 3 and a level 4? Well, the answer is the cruise ships are not just going to take you to a dangerous area. You can still go because the areas that they're taking you to are probably far away from the most dangerous areas on the island or in the country that they're taking you to. So you will be safe. Or the cruise line has a private beach or a private island in the country. They have some place that's fenced off, well patrolled by the military or the law enforcement of that area, and it's protected. So there is no threat of some of the things that they are telling you that is happening in the country. Royal Caribbean has a private destination in Haiti, and Haiti is under a level 4 warning. Level 4 is the worst, which is do not travel to Haiti. But the private area that Royal Caribbean has is fenced off, which is I think 125 miles away from where the unrest is in Port-au-Prince. So you will be safe going to this area and not have to worry about what's going on in Port-au-Prince where all the unrest is. And then there's Roatan, Honduras. Carnival still ports in Roatan. This is a place that has a level 3, which is a reconsider your travel. But the area is well protected. It is a place that is fenced off and patrolled by the local government and law enforcement. So it is safe to go to Roatan on a Carnival cruise. Most of the warnings do put out an exemption for the cruise ports because they are protected areas, or they're right there in the tourist area where you will find a lot of police activity. You see, they set these warnings for the whole country or the whole entire island. It's hard for them to just break out one spot and say that this is safe and the rest of the island is not. So the whole entire island gets the level of travel advisory. My advice to you is to do your research. If you are looking at a cruise and you see the ports that it's going to, go to the U.S. State Department's website. I've left a link in the description below, and there's also a link on my website, upupuptravel.com. Check it out. Look at the ports, look at the levels, and please read every word of the description so you'll know exactly what they're talking about for the destination and the port that the cruise ship is going to stop at. If you have a cruise planned soon, then leave me a comment and let me know where you're going, and let me know if you've looked up the travel advisory for those ports. Share this video with anyone that's going on a cruise anytime soon. Like this video and give it a thumbs up. Be sure that you subscribe to my channel. Subscribing to my channel helps me grow. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time I upload another video. Well, that's all I have for you today. Until our paths cross again soon, I'll see you then. Peace.
Please like this video, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on all my social media. Just hashtag UpUpUpNorman.